What's going on, YouTube and Big Brain Gang? It's Tried117 back again with another video, and welcome to Music Degree Reactions. Guys, I know that I've been gone for a little bit, for about 2 weeks. It was a healthy break needed because I have a big announcement. Drum roll. I am now going to be making content full-time for all of you guys, and I am so excited to get started. So I'm going to be posting videos daily, at least Monday through Friday on this channel, maybe some surprise ones Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to be posting 3 to 4 videos on my second YouTube channel, which is my personal one, where I'll be putting gaming stuff if any of you guys enjoy video games, as well as some vlogs and really cool stuff that's just, you know, kind of more about me a little bit. And I'm going to be streaming live on Twitch Monday through Friday full time, guys. It's going to be a grind, and I can't wait to have all of you guys there with me. So if you guys are curious, you want to stay updated, if you want to join the center threshold of the Big Brain Gang, join the Discord down in the description. It's going to be a good time. You guys will get all the notifications, meet other big brainers, and we got some beatboxers in there, and you know, people from all of the artists and reactions that I do here on the channel, guys. So it's going to be a great time. If you guys are new to the Big Brain Gang, my goal, the reason why I believe I exist here on YouTube, is because I'd like you guys to leave this reaction knowing something that you didn't know before. I graduated with a music degree, and my background is I was a drumline captain at the high school and university I attended. So I love rhythm. I love kind of breaking down some theory and stuff. I am new to beatbox. There were some guys, you know, in my past reaction where you guys were saying I missed a whole bunch of things. Well, I don't know a lot of these names and a lot of the specific things that are going on, you know, you know, from these beatboxers, but I can give you guys an overall approach of just the full musicality, you know, from all sides and all angles. It's a really cool time. So I hope to have you guys a part of the Big Brain Gang. Check out the socials. It's going to be a great time, and we are going to be grinding. So let's go ahead and get started with what you guys came here for. Zekka. Last thing, the one thing that's not really connected in any way to all of this is I do reactions and breakdown theory for you guys here on YouTube. As soon as I finish this reaction, I go onto my Patreon, where I actually give my personal opinions, and I talk about things that I enjoyed, things that I didn't, what they could do to improve, what not, you know. And since I'm not an actual beatboxer, I can kind of give a special insight for that. So if you guys join the Patreon, not only do you guys get to see my personal opinions, but you will also get a request monthly from there. So, and it's going to be directly as soon as you guys join. I want to know your request, and I'm going to be doing it ASAP, especially since I'm doing this full time. So browse around, have a good time, come meet some people in the community. It's a great time. But let's go ahead and get started with Zekka, the runner-up compilation. There was a lot of hubbub over, you know, since, you know, D-Lo only won by 1. We'll see, right? We'll see how close it was, and I can give you guys some special insight on this. Let's go ahead and get started with what you guys came here for. Thanks for talking music with me. I hope to see you guys on the other side of this video. And as always, stay true, stay you. Let's get it started in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Oh, okay.
Oh, you wanted me to be trustful. I was trying indeed, but didn't work.
Oh, whoa.
Way too far from. Way too far from. Oh, you wanted me to be trustful. I was trying indeed, but didn't work. Way too far from. Way too far from.
Okay, before he picks up, man, let's just talk about it, right? That's his intro. This is the beginning of you know, the SBX Kickback battle. What was really awesome is he took a step back and didn't go super fast paced like most people do, right? He didn't come out with the big bam. He slowed it down, filled up the space, and he actually, when he was singing, it was in the note of the bass that he was, I don't know what kind of bass that's called. Again, I would love for you guys to tell me, but the note of the bass that he was beatboxing, he sung in the chord, so it sounded more appealing and beautiful to the ear. Beautiful, man. That's not easy. That takes a lot of skill right there. Let me know what kind of bass that was in the comments so I can keep learning. Let's keep it going, baby.
Yep. Oh, you want way too far from.
There it is.
Yep. Oh, you want it.
Wow.
Way too far from. Oh, you wanted me to be trustful. I was trying indeed, but didn't work. Way too far from. Way too far from.
Cool. Okay, that's kind of an end of a phrase, so I'm gonna stop there. Man, you guys know that is my favorite kind of bass, where it cuts to the chest and you feel those vibrations all through your freaking body, man. That is some really, really cool stuff. One thing I do want to touch on before we continue on to, I think, his last section. The time signature, you know, I guess if I was to write this on a piece of paper, is actually very interesting, because if any of you guys know what it is, what's pretty stock, what's pretty normal is 4/4, but he has a little bit of a bouncy feel to all of this. So there's something that sounds really similar to 4/4, but if it's a little bit more bouncy and has what we call triplets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's actually called 6/8. I could break that down a little bit more in the Patreon if you guys really want to know, or comment down below if you guys want me to get a little bit more technical. But without, you know, getting, like I said, too technical, too nerdy, and talking for too long, it's interesting how he's kind of bouncing back and forth between these things. And, you know, as someone that wants to put a name to everything, he's bouncing back and... Sorry, my camera cuts out every 30 minutes. Forgot to press it before I started recording. But it's not like every... There's this stuff that's a little bit more complicated, which I really, really enjoy. Let's keep it rocking.
Oh, you wanted me to be trustful. I was trying deep, it didn't work. Way too far from. Way too far from.
At Next Insurance, we're basically the insurance.
What I really enjoy about this guy, and why it's a little bit different than I would say, you know, D-Lo's, not style, but, you know, what I would from D-Lo, is that with him, it really sounds like every little thing is extremely clear and extremely vocal, right? I can pick apart every little sound. The one thing, well, I say, you know, when I say that is, it's probably because he slowed the tempo down a little bit, so he kind of has that room to be very, very clear with each of his sounds. But that's kind of what stood out to me, and what I really, my favorite part of that section. But boom, like all of it was super clear, direct, and it was leading to something. Let's keep it going, man. I mean, that checks all the boxes from what I went to school for. So, all right, let's keep going.
When I flow, everybody flows.
There it is.
When I feel, everybody feels. When I hop, everybody hops. When I kill, everybody kills. When I flow, everybody flows. When I feel, everybody feels. When I hop, everybody hops. When I kill, everybody kills.
Wow. Wow, yeah.
Flow, everybody flows. When I feel, everybody feels. When I hop, everybody hops. Everybody hops, everybody hops. Everybody. Killing everybody like.
All right. Damn, man. All right. All right. Man. Okay. So now I understand why they were so close, okay? Even when he speeds up the tempo, like I talked about before, you guys probably already commented, you're like, even when he sped it up, he was still very, very clear. I kind of thought it was only because the tempo was a little bit slow. He had the room to kind of, make it very, very precise. Even when he was fast, man, all of his sounds were super clear. What I really enjoyed from that round, what I'm going to take away, and maybe you guys heard it, maybe you guys didn't, is I think it was at the end when he's like, everybody goes, everybody goes, everybody goes. Everything that he was doing, and there was a section where he was beatboxing, it was slightly off beat. Not off beat. If you were nodding your head, he was putting the words right after or right before your head nod, okay? But he was putting the snare on your head, which is a little bit more enjoyable to the ear. And I think also why he did that is so it stayed consistent throughout the whole, I guess, round, or whatever the technical word is for, I guess if it's the round, it stayed consistent. He kept the snare, so you kept your head. And he says, everybody knows, everybody flows. When I flow, everybody flows. I was able to continue flowing the whole time because the snare was right on my head nod. So his words went around it instead of kind of disrupting it. What I've actually noticed a lot of beatboxers do. So smart. I mean, hats off to you, man. That's smart. Let's keep it going.
Come for live set in place at Jelly Town. Killing smile, call me criminal clown.
There it is.
Criminal clown. Yep. Yep.
Wow. I have to know. I have to know. What is that at the very that little sound? What is that, man? That is playing. There's like 3 different melodies going on, man, and it is hurting my brain. That sound.
Criminal clown. Yep.
Okay, beatboxers love their 6 tuplets, which is where you fit 6 in one beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of that stuff he was doing. Those were crystal clear, man. They were so clear. There was space in between each one, and it was just all even and completely consistent. I don't know what set them apart. The one thing is, I will say he hasn't done anything not rhythmically technical, because he has. D-Lo did some things that I haven't seen in the mainstream of beatboxing yet. And don't worry, there's things that I really dig about both of these guys. I'm not saying why I don't think, like, D-Lo isn't my favorite over him. I have them both equal. I haven't even finished this video. Come on. I know you guys are going to come for me in the comments, all right? Just wait. I hope that in the semis or finals, he brings something where it's like, all right, like I want to see, right? Because D-Lo did that for me at the end. And if he does it as well, I completely understand why this was such a hard choice. Let's keep going, baby.
Now it's time for the overcut.
Wow. my lord. Oh my lord, man. This guy I can tell is extremely practiced, right? It sounds almost immaculate. I mean, from my ears, I'm kind of already listening to hear if I hear any sense of, you know, inconsistencies, anything that I'm like, oh, there it was. I could tell he's very refined and started from his foundation and built a very strong structure, or whatever you want to call it, from when he started. And so he seems like the type of beatboxer that I'd really dig. Very strict and very stern, and stays within the box and just perfects it, right? And so I don't know. I don't know how the judging works. So you guys can kind of explain that in the comments if you guys want, or in the Discord, which is cool. I don't know how the judging works. Do they have like a scorecard, or is it just their preference, right? Because if it just came down to preference, then I can see why there was such big hubbub over all of this. You guys know what I mean? So I want to know. I'm kind of curious, you know, how exactly the judging works. Is I don't hear any mess ups, any little thing that's out of place. All of it sounds perfectly placed, man. Let's keep going. Oh wait, I forgot to unmute. My bad. Let's go back a little. All right.
I was ready to die before you came to me, and I was willing to find love instead of peace. For live my body, my eye, nothing exists to me. And I just can't wait to fly far away from here. Are you ready to die? Yeah.
Dude, what? The amount, so as someone had talked about that, I don't really touch on textures that much. So I do know what textures are just from what I've learned at school. I don't know any specific names and stuff for beatbox textures, but the amount of different basses, types of basses, I'm assuming, or even the notes of the basses themselves, the amount that he used in such a short period of time. I mean, dude, this is all crystal clear. If I wanted to show, let's say somebody in my family, friend's family, beatboxing, this is probably what I would show them, because it's just complete perfection rhythmically and musically. He's following chordal structure. I mean, this is, oh man, what are you going to give to me in the next 2 minutes? All right, what are you going to give to me, brother? Jeez.
Facing life for way too long. We don't know if we're alive. All those lies we just told. Sell the gold and waste your time.
Sheesh, man, okay?
Gotcha.
Oh my.
It's called Style Haters.
Dude.
Respect, bro.
Okay, so I guess there's multiple rounds of the final. Okay. Man, he is introducing me to sounds that I haven't heard before. And I mean, I've only been listening to beatbox, hopefully starting my own soon. I've only been listening for, 3-4 months, so I haven't been listening forever. But the fact that this, is introducing me to some new sounds, what he loves to do and what I respect so much is that he establishes, rhythmic melodies, whatever it is. He stays in these chordal structures. He stays, in what the ear expects. He stays in it. He perfects the rhythm and evenness. But after he establishes something, he just keeps adding stuff on top of it, and he just goes off until the very end of the round. And I mean, that's just like, I think, the definition of a perfect round. Like I just don't. I don't understand. I mean, so I don't know, man. I'm at a loss for words with these guys. I know these guys are like the best in the world, so I mean, of course they're gonna take my breath away, but man.
Cool one, but switch. Relating. Relating. I don't trust nobody cause they can't be fake. Running ain't an option cause me so king. I'm tired of ink. Crumble bitch, you feel no way. Is the pure bread of shit. My pull up studio shit, yeah.
Dude.
I don't trust nobody cause I'm hip.
Wow.
Break it.
Hold on, he's kind of lagging. Let me bump up this. Oh, it already is at 1080p. All right, let's keep going.
I don't trust no. Hey, yo, great shot. Let me taste your thing. Now it's time for the megalodon. Yeah. Running away from the keep battle.
Bro, I mean, was okay. I mean, that was that's really hard, man. I mean, now I understand. So I really need to know. I really need to know if this was, how the judges judge, because, Zekka, I hope I'm saying his name right. He seems perfectly practiced, perfectly refined, and executes things probably at the highest level. D-Lo seems like he kind of breaks the box of beatboxing, is introducing and kind of innovating. And I want to say introducing new ideas, and I also don't want to say new ideas to beatbox because I don't know the mainstream, like what everybody knows of beatbox. So, but he is introducing some very complicated ideas that I learned in school. So I really feel like a lot of this has to come down to preference. You know what I mean? So again, I'll respond to some comments, and I'll probably talk about it on a Twitch stream, because I understand why this was so difficult, especially with, dude, Zekka's crazy. The amount of textures that he introduced, I say, is what made him stand out to me, and honestly made him one of my favorite. A little bit of a spoiler for the Patreon, but he has to. I mean, he has to be, man. Anyway, guys, that's going to be today's reaction. I really hope that you guys grabbed onto some knowledge. If you guys made it to the end, again, I want to know who made it to the end. Drop down in the comments. I remember your names, and you guys are the ones that I'm really going to remember and appreciate, as we grow, as the Big Brain Gang continues on. Guys, browse around in the description. Please at least join the Discord. It's an awesome time there. Literally is free, takes 3 seconds. And you guys get to meet a whole bunch of people and will stay, like I said, in the center threshold of the Big Brain Gang. We got exciting things coming for us. We're going to keep rocking and rolling. As always, drop recommendations. I'll see you guys in the next reaction. Thanks for talking music with me. And as always, stay true, stay you. Peace.